All right, you're going to go first. Go ahead.
Here he is spawning in the bottom right position as our Blue Zerg started down 0-3, has brought it back 3-3 to tie for this final game. It is HyuN.
All right, this is going to be hard to match, man. I'll try. Wait, that wasn't the Street Fighter voice?
Yeah, it was.
Was that? Okay, well, my
That's
voice is going to be different. I think mine is a Street Fighter voice. Yours might have been. I don't know. All right, so in the bottom left, we have our Red Protoss player. He is Creator Prime.
Oh, that's the Ken voice.
Oh, isn't
there's like two now. The Ken voice is the new one they're doing in GSTL.
Oh, okay. So I'm probably talking about like 2 seasons ago then, or like even 3 seasons ago.
They've been mixing things up, I guess.
All right. Anyway, PvZ, Newkirk Precinct. I would say this is a good Zerg map. Third base can be okay for Protoss to take. Of course, you got to wall it up. You got to get some cannons in really good positions. Of course, the gateways too have to kind of help the SimCity a little bit out. But HyuN, he's played quite a bit on this map, and you casted the Acer Team Story Cup, and you casted a lot of games of HyuN. I think he might have even played against, I think it was like Roxkus, a guy from Roxkus Titan. Or yeah, he's played him on this map too, and you know he's very solid. So tell us the possibility of what things we might be seeing here from HyuN on Newkirk Precinct.
To be honest, I think we're going to see exactly what we've seen every game. HyuN is the kind of guy that really loves ZVP. He had a bit of a rough spot starting this match off, but he's kind of shown how comfortable he can be swinging things back just like that. Against Praetor, a lesser Zerg would have died at game number 4. So it's going to be another Nexus first coming up here from Creator. HyuN is going to go for the hatchery first, so he's kind of adapted a little bit. He's not going for the defensive pool first. Not that it's like a huge deal, but he has a little bit of a larva advantage going for hatch first. So I think we're going to see HyuN do the same thing that he's done basically in the rest of the game, the Ling Hydra. What Creator will do, though, I have no idea.
And very similar to what you mentioned in the previous game, he probably knows Creator likes to go Nexus first. This game, I think he went Forge first. Oh, no, he went Nexus first. Did he? No, he went Forge first.
No, he went Nexus. The Forge
okay, he went Nexus first.
In his main.
I didn't even catch that. Oh, my God. But
yeah, I couldn't find it. I was like, is this a gateway?
I was like, where the hell? I was like, where's the Forge? Did he, like, proxy it on the map or something?
Yeah, I'm just like, there's a gateway. What is this?
But the third base, so HyuN, knowing it's possibly going to be a Nexus first, feels confident to go ahead and take a relatively quick third. And Creator, you know, this is kind of the point in PvZ again, in basically every single PvZ. We'll have to see what tech it's going to be. Is it going to be Stargate? Is it going to be robotics facility? Creator Prime has not really punished any of these quick third bases by HyuN with any kind of a cannon rush. Even though he went Nexus first, a lot of Zerg players don't really commit to 4, 6, 8 Zerglings. They usually just make 2 to scout and to control the watchtowers. So Creator, just not going to do it, I guess. I don't really know if he cannon rushes a lot in PvZ, but definitely could have been a nice little cool addition if he decided to do it in one of these best of 7s. But HyuN right now just droning. No need to be grabbing any sorts of gas right now. There's a cybernetics core down from Creator. Gas timings are going to be everything here for our Protoss player, and that's kind of what we're going to be focusing on here from here on out.
Yeah, and both players are really just macroing up. We're not going to know exactly what Creator's doing until he gets the gas up. He's not at 100 just yet. The core is done, though. He's getting a sentry out, so not going to see is it going to be a robo facility. He has enough money for it, but he's letting his gas bank up a tiny bit. I think this could be another Stargate play. But it looks like he is going to be building a robotics facility in his natural, so I guess 4th time might be the charm here to try to end and finally just kill HyuN. I feel like I can't think of the right movie. Maybe it's like Terminator 2 or something where he just trying to just beat. He's just trying to kill him, and he just can't kill him. He just keeps coming back. HyuN, like the T-1000 or whatever. Creator beat the pulp out of him, but HyuN has managed to come back every time. And now in this ace match, he held the last Century Immortal all in. So do you think this is what it's going to be? That rally point, he's already got it look like he wants to tuck in there. He's making sentries. Is this going to be another Century Immortal push, Promise?
It's a big possibility, but HyuN has been having a lot of momentum as of just winning the past 3 games. The dice are basically in his favor. So, You might assume it's another Immortal Sentry all-in, as it can be rather hard to take a third base on this map. Of course, it's a lot easier to take a third on here compared to Belshire Vestige. It's not a huge distance from the third to the main base as a Protoss player, but no Observer, Nathanius, going straight into this Immortal. Second Immortal being queued. There is those normal 2 gateways, and if he adds those 3 or 4 additional gateways, he is getting that pile at the natural. Right at the ramp, Nathanius. So if he's going to be going for it, which he might be, it's going to be happening here very soon. But HyuN doing what he's been doing every single game. Zerglings, Lair, probably going to go for a Hydralisk, and once this Lair completes, would be surprised if it's another tech, to be honest. He's been doing this every single game. There's a Hydralisk then. There is the missile attacks. And we'll see how much damage this Immortal Sentry push all in that's actually going to be happening here from Creator is going to do.
Yeah, it's just such a hard push to hold. But HyuN showed on that game on Belshire Vestige that he can do it. Now keep in mind that map had a much larger rush distance. I would actually say, in terms of maps in the current pool of tournament play or ladder, and the Overseer actually comes in for HyuN. It does see the robotics facility, so. And with these Zerglings, he should be able to spot this coming. The 3 Immortals are out, but the rush distance is so small, he won't have as much time to build up the forces that he wants. He is starting the Hydralisk range upgrade, but this game, it may not actually finish by the time that Creator reaches his base. So, oh my goodness, there's so many of these units. He's got 9 sentries here, 3 Immortals. His +1 attack is going to finish soon. The Warp Prism's coming in. HyuN knows it's coming again. We have the Hydras and the Lings coming, but is it going to be enough to hold this off? He's building the Spine Crawlers on the low ground. What do you think? This. Oh man, promise. I'm so nervous, man.
I really like this Spine Crawler, man. If I can pause the replay, I would, but they're probably gonna be really mad at me just to talk about what's actually happening. HyuN hasn't really made Spine Crawlers except the one game, which was, what map was that? Oh,
he had them on Belshire, but he only made 2 on Cloud Kingdom.
That's when he defended, right? He had the Spines, he had the Zerglings and Hydras, he knew the attack was coming.
He had like 4 of them on Belshire.
That's true. There's 3 though here, which is 1 less than 4 if my math is correct. And the Zerglings and Hydras, it's going to come down to, again, the surrounding and the concave. And right now, it's in the favor of HyuN. Creator is just giving the Zerg player more time.
I think he's dancing too much. He needs to go in. The more time he gives HyuN, HyuN actually dipping in there a bit. He really should not engage off of the creep. He needs to stick with these Spine Crawlers. It's free extra damage at this point. Fighting without them just puts him behind. So Creator though, he needs to make his move sooner than later. I feel the longer he waits, HyuN's just gonna get more Hydralisks out.
It's exactly what it is. The Larva mechanic allows the Zerg to just make a lot of stuff. And there's the Zerglings and Hydras. It is gonna happen. The engagement being in the favor a little bit of Creator with the force fields, but all that's left is sentries, and the Hydras, there's not enough beefy units. Just Immortals and Stalkers. The sentries are not going to be enough. Okay, HyuN, is this going to be like a comeback of the Sentry Man? Down 3 games? Is he going to win this best of 7?
It's like a reverse shutout, man. Oh my goodness.
It's like Nathanius jumped on HyuN's computer or something, man. Like, what the hell's going on?
Okay. Oh my